in Evil Dead, Mia is the drug addict who has been taken to the cabin by her friends, and her brother's there as well, who she hasn't seen in a while, and maybe the relationship isn't as good as it used to be. And they play up on the fact that he maybe hasn't been there for her, and you know, her mother passed away, and he didn't go to see her mother whenever she was sick. So they're playing up on that as well. And there was a little bit of exposition there early on, which kind of always annoys me, man, as a writer. Like when I'm watching a film and there's too much exposition, I'll just be like, no, no, you don't need to tell me that. Like you could literally say one thing, and that's all you needed to say, and you didn't need to tell me this paragraph of exposition.
Yeah, you're getting beat over the
Um,
head with it.
exactly, but it's interesting that in Alien Romulus, the character of Andy, who is the android, is her brother. Not obviously her real brother, but they play on that brother sister
Oh
relationship
yes.
well. And David Johnson, who plays Andy, I thought he was phenomenal in Alien Romulus. In the beginning, he plays him very sort of, he's quite anxious and he's stuttering and almost plays him like he may have like a mental health issue.
Mm.
And obviously that's a wee bit of a trick to the audience as well. And then you find out that he's actually a synthetic. But then later on in the film, whenever he turns into a different character, he gets reprogrammed, and he just turns, man. He switches, and it's like, oh fuck, this is great. I really love that part of Alien Romulus.
His
Um,
performance was great.
he was brilliant, and it's sort of when I was watching Evil Dead, it kind of happens as well because Jane Levy, who plays Mia, she's the first one to turn into a demon, and she plays. There's moments during the film where she's trying to lure the other characters down to the cellar, and she's just playing herself, and then she turns into the demon. But then at the very end, she actually does turn back into her original character, and she becomes the hero.
Hmm.
And whenever I was watching the film, I was thinking to myself, right, I know she's like the final girl. So
Come back around.
how does it come back around? And then obviously they had the burial scene, so they did it quite well. But I just love that dynamic where they're in both of those films, both characters that are completely switching between different characters.
Mm. Yeah, no, that's really interesting. About Evil Dead, with the kind of ending and everything to it, it does build up really well. Um, and kind of I can see the comparison you're making between the two, with the characters as well.